You know that old saying, in sickness and in health till death do you part? Well, that has never become more prevalent until I started having to pack my husband's ass. Yeah, you heard that right. So he, about a month ago, started feeling something on his bum, on his booty area, right? And it was just a bruise. And I was like, well, maybe you hit it, you fell on it, whatever. No big deal. And we kind of let it go for a few weeks until this bruise just didn't go away. Bruises typically go away. This one just kept getting bigger, right? And I was like, that's not right. Like, you need to go get seen. Well, because of our medical health care, when we tried to get seen, it took us a good month just to get in. And when we did, the doctor's like looking at it going, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. And I was like, well, could it be a cyst? Could it be something that, you can acerbate and, pull out any liquid, because it was draining a little bit. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get an ultrasound, because before I refer you to a surgeon, before even telling us what could possibly be, then let's go get an ultrasound. So we wait 2 weeks to get an ultrasound, finally get the ultrasound, and then the surgeon's office calls us and says, hey, we're going to schedule you for an appointment. We go in there, and my husband goes, well, what did the ultrasound say? He's like, what ultrasound? I haven't seen an ultrasound, right? He's like, I don't require an ultrasound. I can feel it, and I can see that something needs to be removed. So basically, you just send us for an ultrasound just to get more money out of us. That's my thought anyway. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. But I would think that if you're removing something, then I've watched Dr. Pimple Popper, right? And they put like one little incision. They take these clamps and open it up and then dig out whatever they got to dig out, right? No, this doctor literally left a gaping hole in my husband's ass. When I say gaping, it is as big as this. I use 2 of these to cover the area once I pack it. When I'm talking about packing, this is it. So I take this, and I have to take little sheets of it, like pull it off. I dip it in some saline, and then take one of these neat things and literally shove this stuff into his wound. Like, I can see his butt meat. Literally his butt meat. So I clean it out with saline solution and then take this stuff and then just pack it all in there. I'm like, how the hell is this wound ever going to heal? Like, this is an open gaping wound. This isn't something they closed up and like stitched. It is literally just open. What? So, I feel bad for my husband. I actually talked to him about this before I did this video, and he was like, no, go ahead and talk about it. And to this day, I asked the doctor after the surgery was all over, I said, so what was it? And he was like, I have no idea. You have no idea? So they send it to pathology, so we'll find out in another 2 weeks what it is. But in the meantime, we're just over here packing wounds, right? You get a little close together when you have, so every night, every morning, I have to put him on the bed here, clean out the wound, and then pull out with these